tangling together with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it will be this pattern that we're going to do. And let's open up the book and find a spot for this one. I think I'm going to put it in right here, so I am using my Micron PN in black for this one. And I am going to color up this little line right here. So you see I jumped that little space because it's kind of invading this one, and it's all fine. And then the bottom here. So this is a grid tangle, and we can do the grids in so many ways. We could do it like that, but I have one going like that, so I'm thinking I'm going to make my grid going down here from one corner to the other. And I don't want my squares to be too small, so I am just making a few lines, trying to make these into squares. I think that's perfect. So this one goes with a line from one end to the other, from one corner to the other, and then a line from around half or the middle on this side to the middle on from the middle on this side to the middle of this one, and the same up here. And then we color this black. And don't push your pen into the paper, just let it glide over the paper. And what we do in one of these squares, we do in all of them. You could go and make them either the same way, or you could change the direction, mirror them. That will also give kind of a fun... actually, I think I'm gonna stick to the original. So you could go and try and mirror these on in the next room, because that gives a kind of a meta pattern, and that also looks pretty awesome. But Cubine here can be made in so many different ways. And then this one where I only see a little of it, going down here, making this one. And remember, your ink is wet for a little after you have been drawing, so don't put your hand on it before it's all dry. I'm just gonna make that little line there. Let's do this one. So around half to half, color that in. And the same here, it goes from the corner and down and half, or the middle from this line. And then this one would be all black, and we would have the same here, all black. And there would be nothing in that one. Going down, and I think we could just barely see a tiny bit of the black. A tiny bit more here. And then that is actually the center line here, so I'm just gonna do like this. Perfect. I am going to take my charcoal, and instead of using my graphite, I am using my charcoal to kind of color in one of these sides here, because we have the square right here, if you remember, because now we have a meta pattern, so it can be really hard to see what is what. So I'm trying to find wooden square and place the color in the same in all these squares. So that would be like that, and up here as well. And here, this one, and down here, this little corner, and there. And then I'm going to take my Tortillion and just soften out the graphite, no, the charcoal. There we go. And we actually don't need to use any graphite in this one. I'm just correcting a few lines where I got a little too much white over the lines. I think that's it. No, wait, here. There we go. That's better. We can put some graphite in there. We can also leave it. You could put the graphite here on the other side, kind of like all over. Just very lightly, and then using your Tortillion to soften that out. So this way this side gets a little darker. But we really don't have to do this on this one, but now I'm gonna do it in this robe, because then this will be a tiny bit different than the next one. I'm gonna skip this one and then do it up here, so I have the two different looks. And then you can decide what you like and what you don't like. But that was the pattern for today. I actually think that turned out really good. I like it. It's a fun meta pattern. Either these ones are going down or they're actually popping up. What do you see? I see them going down. Anyway, that is it for today. It was this pattern right here. So thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.